Hi, hey, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you haven't already, please look below, click and subscribe. I just wanted to put out a quick video. I think I'm going to start a new series in regards to the NAR settlements. For the last week or so, since it was announced that they had made a settlement, we still need the judge's approval, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I've been doing a lot of deep dives on the internet, different blogs, areas out on Twitter, some other holes that I've been looking, and I just wanted to come and defend realtors and the job that we do and how we earn our commissions. And I guess what I feel like the outcome of this suit that was started in Missouri, it was back in 2019. A bunch of home sellers got together and wanted to file suit against Remax, Keller Williams, a couple other brokerages that they felt were charging absorbent fees to sellers for selling their home. So the first thing to know is I'm not giving any legal advice. This is my opinion only. I've been doing this for a couple of decades, and I've served a lot of buyers and sellers in the industry, and it's only serving the purpose of the attorneys. So everybody's got their opinions on attorneys as well as I do. But as you all know, generally attorneys serve to make 35 to 40%, sometimes up to 50% of a class action lawsuit. In this particular case, they were charging about 40% of the settlement. So the only one that wins in this case were the attorneys. So regardless of everything that you've heard, and realtors are just bad people and they charge too much, they make too much money, and we should get rid of them, let's start all these lawsuits because they make too much money. If you think about this, the original case that went before the court, they were asking for $1.8 billion. Of that, $600 million is what the attorneys would get. So also something else important to note is that there was a panel of just 8 people that made this decision before the courts. And 6 of those 8 had never even dealt with the real estate agent before. They hadn't had them represent them in a buying and selling situation in real estate. So 6 of the 8 had never even dealt with a real estate agent prior to being part of that committee. So when they can go in behind doors, like a jury, and make a decision in less than 2 hours, I can tell you it's not science. They had already had their minds made up before they'd even shut those doors. Again, a panel of 8 people made that decision, which has now affected all the realtors across the nation that have been doing this, their livelihood and business. And again, it is the attorneys that are coming up on top. With the $1.8 billion suit, of course, NAR did settle preliminarily for $418, but this is what it equates to. Basically, under the original settlement, the attorneys, so it's also important to note that the attorneys that represented these Missouri buyers in the Burnett case, it wasn't a huge conglomerate of 200 attorneys or 50 attorneys or 20 attorneys. We're talking about 4 individuals, okay? Just 4 of them. So they were originally asking, and their fees would be about $600 million. Mind blown. That is just insanity. So of the 4, think about that. That'd be $150 million each to each of the 4 attorneys, right? So if you take that and divide it by the 5 years since the case was filed in 2019, that would equal their value they're selling to the litigants in that case, that their value is $30 million a year. Let me say that again. The attorneys representing this case are putting their value at $30 million a year. So then also, if we put a little bit of clarity into what the homeowners, previously I said buyers in the Burnett case, and it is actually a bunch of home sellers in Missouri. There was 500 of them that filed this class action lawsuit. So in that settlement, we've already discussed what the attorneys would make. So here's the sad part and why I say that the attorneys are the only winners. In this long, extensive battle, homeowners portion of that is equate to about $2.1 million. That equals, for those 500 litigants in this case, $4,200 each. So the attorneys put their value, their chunk, at $150 million per attorney, yet each of the 500 homeowners in the lawsuit are only to gain $4,200. And then another perspective to have on this is that now it's kind of set. If it is, approved and we get the final sign off from the judge, it's going to be a precedent case. And then it's going to be kind of like a template for other attorneys across the states to then start and file more suits because of this one. So I guess in closing, I just wanted to say that, it's really upsetting to me as an associate broker, being in this business for over 20 years and seeing all of the happiness that I've created bringing buyers and sellers together. And I just wanted to come to the defense of realtors in the business. And again, remember, it's my opinion, but I do think that the losers in this whole are under the whole new rulings are going to be the first-time home buyers. They've already got absorbent fees they have to have for closing costs, down payment, home inspections, appraisals, a year of homeowners insurance, and now they're going to be responsible under the new rules to pay their buyer's agent commission. So stay tuned. Like I said, this has really sparked some interest, and I'm going to have to do a new series with updates and let you all know where we're going forward with this. So again, as you know, Belinda Mercado, associate broker, serving Kalkaska, Grand Traverse, Antrim, and Wexford counties. I love to help people. I love to be an information hub, a knowledge broker. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I'm happy to chat with you anytime. 231-645-2600. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.